Hello guys and welcome, it is ThatSrb2DUDE here today bringing you yet another Splatoon 2 video. Today we are going to be doing another episode of Worth of a Year Perk. It's been a while since I've done one of these and, you know, just wanting to get back into it. So let's get started. The gear perk that I would actually like to talk about today is Drop Roller. Now, Drop Roller is a non-stackable perk which allows you to perform a somewhat dodge roll when landing from a super jump. Now, there are a lot of reasons for why a lot of people don't actually use this perk at all. Like, there's a reason for why you don't see this perk in Turf War, Rank Battle, League Battle, whichever type of game that you play in Splatoon 2. And its main thing is because it's very, very situational. The main point of using Drop Roller is to be able to dodge the incoming camper that's waiting for you to land. Now, there are a couple things that you'd want to put into consideration when wanting to use Drop Roller. First thing is that how fast can my weapon kill? Let's say if you're using a Splatling or a Charger and you're for some reason not wearing Drop Roller. The thing that's going to happen is that you're going to dodge the camper, of course, but not quite, because then you have to think about actually charging a shot to actually hit this person. And in my honest opinion, I don't think you're going to have enough time to actually do that. Now, a Charger or Splatling is probably like one of the most extreme cases of it needing to have time to actually kill something, but you know, it is something to consider. So this is pretty much the reason why Drop Roller really works well with weapons that can kill really fast, as you'll be able to dodge the ambush and then counter it. Another thing that people should consider is how much of the time are people going to be using the Drop Roller ability. If it's a thing where you're just jumping to your teammate that's already in a safe position, there's no reason to use Drop Roller. However, if you're trying to take a more risky approach and jumping into, I guess, the heat of battles, where you know enemies are going to linger, then maybe Drop Roller would have its use. If you're in possession of an Inkjet weapon, then of course Drop Roller has some use as well. When you are finished using your Inkjet and you jump back to the position where you unleashed your Inkjet in the first place, you are also able to drop roll after you land. Now again, you may take the approach of, I am going to put my Inkjet landing position in a safe place where no one will find it, which in some cases you may say that you don't really need drop roll. But there may be situations, even with that scenario, that may convince you to still use it. For an example, if your enemy throws a well-timed bomb once you're coming back to your landing position, drop roll will be effective in that aspect. If for some reason there was an enemy that you did not notice or see, and they kind of flanked around and found your landing position, maybe Drop Roll will work then as well. But just from my point of view, while even using Drop Roller myself, these types of situations happen very rarely, so it kind of makes you think, do I even need to wear Drop Roller just for these situations that don't exactly happen too much, and even if they do happen, it's not completely game-changing. Another thing you might want to say is that, does my weapon even need Drop Roller in the first place? Now, this is regarding the entire dualies category. Every single dualie is known to be able to roll after a jump, or basically roll whenever they want. But let's just say that we want to put Drop Roller on one of the dualie weapons. Let's say, in particular, the Emperor dualies, considering that it does have Inkjet. Now, even without Drop Roller, if you land from your Inkjet, you're still able to roll by just using the regular dodge roll mechanic. But if you put Drop Roller on, honestly, there's no difference, besides you getting an extra roll, which, in all honesty, it's unnecessary if you're trying to dodge someone trying to camp your jump, because they're not going to be fast enough to actually catch up with the two rolls that you already have. This also applies with every other dualie if they're just jumping in normally. Considering you still have the two rolls that you already have, it's not that necessary. Now, what sort of weapons would actually benefit a bunch from using Drop Roller? Now, we've already said the dualies are just completely out of it. No dualie needs Drop Roller. We also said that weapons that have good killing potential / weapons that can kill really fast would benefit from using Drop Roller. So basically, your Splatling, your Charger, any of those sorts of weapons, they're all out of the picture. And the last reason is kind of self-explanatory, is the range you need to actually secure the kill. Because remember, we're trying to take out the person that's camping next to a jump, and we want to find the most optimal way to actually take them out while we drop roll in. So this pretty much puts into perspective that we need a short range weapon. Now we also know that Drop Roller has its use for Inkjet, and you're probably going to get more use from using Drop Roller, because you're going to be flying into the air and then back down to the floor many more times than a weapon that doesn't have Inkjet in the first place. So by putting all those factors in together, this is the list of weapons I would say that would actually have some use from Drop Roller. The first one would be the Splashomatic. Poison Mist, Inkjet. Short range weapon, has fast killing potential. Very, very fast suppression weapon as well. My next one would be the Octobrush. Has Auto Bomb and Inkjet, and at very, very close ranges has amazing killing potential, and a pretty wide range as well. The next one would be the Splat Roller. As you know, it's a one-shot weapon at very close ranges, so in that aspect, it would also benefit from using Drop Roller. The last one I would say is the Tentatek Splash Shot, considering it does have Splat Bomb and Inkjet, and it's a 3-shot weapon at close range. And in all honesty, I think that would be it. I want to say Splatbrella, but realistically, you're gonna roll, you're gonna shoot one shot, but you're not going to splat your enemy after, or as quick as the other weapons I said. Now, Drop Roller is really risky, and especially when you're trying to jump into the heat of your teammates' situation. This is also a reason for why a lot of people don't do it. They usually pick the safer option, which is normally the one that works. By jumping to your teammate that's in a safe position, you're guaranteed life, which is nice. But for those who are trying to take that risk of trying to get one kill after they jump, then maybe it might be something good. If anything though, if you're going to do this with this intent, I would suggest to you to put some quick respawn as well, as it's going to shorten the time when you're going into the battle, and it'll allow you to jump in much more than normal. So this was pretty much my opinion on Drop Roller. Interesting perk. It's pretty much a niche for just a few weapons in the game, and you know, a lot of people don't use it, but pretty much this is what I thought about it. So anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Please, if you did, please like, favorite, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Follow me on Twitter and Twitch, both in the description below. Do it for both if you're feeling generous. And as always guys, this has been ThatSrb2DUDE, and I shall see you guys in a future video.